5 issues. Make me look bad. Make me look bad. Or look real good, depending on who's looking and from where. Excellent. Cool, 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 cool. No, I'm stoked for that, dog. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Lita Bear. How you doing? Yeah, you want to come say hi this time? You can come up here if you want to say hi. You just had your treats. You just had your treats. You just had your lunch. What do you need? Affection. Here's some affection. Alright, sorry. Howdy. Cody here with IronVerse Comics. We're doing kind of a random stream. Had a video I filmed Friday. Stray come by where there's a whole thing. You'll see in the video as I'm editing. Right. That's one of the goals. And then I wanted to talk too, because it was another thing I did today to try and figure out. Just, whew, crazy, crazy. That's the first part there. The infeasibility of Comic Cons. At least at my level and a lot of indie creators' levels, I guess. Delcoin says his belly is full. He had a huge cookout at the church. Him and the priest were talking Naruto and One Piece. All right. Well, good. It sounds like a fun time for a Sunday. Right on, right on. Okay. Oh, I wish it was a misadventure. It was budgeting. It's the funnest part, right? I guess we'll hop into it, right? So, Bell County Comic Con is this coming weekend, so about 5 days from today, I guess. Uh, a lot of creators I've worked around and in some cases worked with. A lot of creators I respect are hitting that this year. So it got me curious. No, I don't have that open. I got some other things to turn on. Give me a second. I need my voice bot so I can have my Robo Band leader. I'm not doing Chat Girl until the editing part of the video, so I just have to wait on that one. Right, alright. But anyway, so I was like, you know what? Let's see what, it's too late to do a table or even probably to plan for that. But let's see what it would have cost for me to do that. Period, right? And let's go ahead and talk about that. We don't need to update that. Howdy, Scott. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is an interesting one, hopefully. I needed to vent today. Give me a second. Gotta, oh, no, I don't want that over there. I wanted to open this over here. Alright, so we're going to talk about the first thing on the list first, and then we'll get to editing the fun video. Because I want to do it nicely edited if possible. It's probably only, God, 5 minutes of content or whatever to edit, so it won't be like a long video. But I'd like to edit it nicely. It's the first video off of this cruddy little $20 GoPro kind of camera that I've done that I wanted to have just so I can film stuff places, right? Because my phone camera is just... This camera's bad. No question, but my phone camera is terrible. Anybody who watches the early IronVerse Quickies probably attest to that. It's doable, right? The mic on this thing is terrible as well, so that'll be fun trying to see if we can clear up the audio as well. It's gonna be a trip. But yeah, a lot of things. But anyway, as I was saying, a lot of folks are heading there. I was checking the feasibility. I'm gonna show you what it would cost for me to do it. It's be 1,600 miles basically round trip for me, a little under. It'd be between 1,500 and 1,600 miles. So here's the budget. It's below my. It's trying to do a soft reboot with my own bits at IronVerse Comics. A lot of that's the business end as well. So you'll see some of that above this. There it is. Okay. So it's simple notepad. It's what I work in. Let me find a better track for it. gas is fine. It's not intrusive. All right, so let's say I wanted to make it to Bell County this year. So these prices are subject to change. I kind of wrote it for 2023 because there's just the time scale isn't there, right? So even if I was to figure out, to dedicate myself to it, there's barely any way I could do it. There's a couple ways I could do it, but there's always a way to get something done. But the compromises involved is always the issue. But anywho, so it's a 1,600-mile drive for me. From here, Taos, New Mexico to Belton, Texas, I think is what it's called. $4 to $5 a gallon for gas. So it's about 90 gallons. So it's about $400 in gas for me. The hotel, and I'm talking cheap hotel. I stayed at one of these in Albuquerque. They are terrible hotels. Doors can be falling off in these hotels. It's still about $65 to $100 a night. Nice thing is they allow pets, so I could take the adventure with my kid, which is a big part of this, right? It's very difficult for me to find a way to want to leave little one somewhere else or have somebody watch her or something. It's not that feasible. Food and emergencies. So my vehicle isn't the best, so I'd want to have something stay there just in case something stupid happens, either in Texas or somewhere on the way, and just to be able to feed myself cheaply for 3 days. This is all 3 days, by the way. This is just a ticket to the con because I would have had to sign up for a booth, months back. So if I went for a booth, it'd be another $400 on top of this, $55. So we're not talking about that right now. We're just talking about going so I could network with these wonderful folks. And so it would be about $1,250 to $1,500 for the trip. And then I did write the prices for the booths. Yeah. So it could be up to $2,000, right? And that's just the trip. Now, if it was $2,000 just to have the booth and the traveling, then I have to factor in product to sell to mitigate costs, because the amount of product feasibly able to be sold and carried by me, I don't think could sell enough to recoup costs. I bought new tires. That's the nice thing. I have tires. Tires wouldn't be an issue. I literally just bought new front tires, and then the back tires were replaced. Last year before, they're good too. So my tires are actually good this time. Like I wouldn't have to worry about that. Thank goodness. Like I would, even though my truck's not running the best it could, I would still be like confident enough to make that journey. Yeah. Anywho, so you factor in cost for product. You factor in even able to sell all the product, right? Say I ended up with 300 issues to sell at $500 a piece. That's $1,500, not counting the printing costs that actually cost to print them. That's about $350 an issue roughly, right? So you're making $1.50 profit. So you make maybe $400 off of the $2,000 and possibly $3,000 to get the product in that you spent. So you make your product profit. Okay, so you make about $300 to go on top of to mitigate this. So still like a $1,500 journey if I was even able to sell. Feasible for some folks, not feasible for me. Right? So then I was like, okay, well that's a bust. Even if I was to somehow crowdfund the trip or something stupid like that, make a documentary of it, whatever, to make it worthwhile, it's still pretty dumb. So I was like, okay, what about a local con? Because I'd love to hit a local con. The only one I could find is next year, beginning of the year in January, Albuquerque Comic Con. It's still $200, $350 for a booth, so it's about the same price for a much bigger con. Still the same price for the hotel. The gas is much easier on me, thank goodness, because it's only about a 3-hour drive instead of a 12-hour drive. Food, of course, is fine. It's still about $1,000, but then I still need about $1,000 for product. None of it's feasible. It's heartbreaking, honestly. Because I think direct interaction with potential customers and fans is how I've built this. What we've done is how I've been able to sell things, and that's via this kind of personal connection. Most of my sales, my reputation, and the networking I've done is because of the freedom of the web and of crowdfunding and my ability to personally connect with many, many wonderful individuals. So being able to do that in person with product in a place specifically designed for that seems like a glorious opportunity. But it's not a feasible. Welcome, Max said. Better off just setting up shop at a non-comic convention. Probably do pretty well at like a car show selling comics with a free loose cigarette with every purchase or something. See, this guy, he does tend to think outside the box. I appreciate it. What I've thought about, just to try that experience, because I don't have local footing, but I need issues to do that. So I need print runs, right? Anywho, let's just say I have the product, right? What I'd like to hit around here is we have a pretty booming, at least during the spring and summer months, flea market place. This is a local artist community. I'm sure I could do that. A lot of the local bookshops, I bet I could get books into. I just need the product, and that's always an issue. Currently, with how publishing is done for me right now, it's probably doable. It's something I've got a meeting with my publisher tomorrow about a lot of things. So I'll add that onto the list as well. Just to see if I can get even just a tiny print run to test at a flea market to see 10 issues or 10 of each issue or something to see how quickly I could sell out. If I'm selling them for $3 to $5 a piece, it's $500. I think a flea market stall can't. I'm gonna have to look at how much that costs. I don't think it'd be as much as a booth at a Comic-Con though. And even if it is, I could break even, right? So that's an angle I would think about. Exactly what Max is saying. What Max said is saying. Flea market is actually a really good idea. Honestly, there are all kinds of low-cost, unorthodox shit you can do. I agree. Basically, I made all of this off of low-cost, unorthodox shit. So it's probably the direction I can start with. But I was looking at these mainly because Bell County, there's a lot of cool folks I would love to actually meet in person and break bread with, if you would. A lot of folks who have supported my career in comics over the last few years and all that. So that's what got me thinking about it, just to see if it was even in a realm of possibility, what kind of realm it would be in. And I found out what realm it would be in, and not mine. But it's all right. It's all right. Local flea market out there. I'm talking to Mike tomorrow. He was talking about. There's a whole thread. In fact, let me link you to that, Scott, because it is actually probably of interest to you as well. So let me link you to the thread. And you just need to follow me and Mike's chat through it to be caught up to speed. But that's a good idea. I think flea markets are probably a great place to do it, especially if you're doing independent art and if your area has other artists who do that kind of thing. We also have artist festivals a lot in my area, right? They'll shut down our local park and just fill it with artist booths. That's a great place probably to do it as well. That also probably won't be insane like an actual Comic-Con. The difference is, though, focus, right? The difference is focus. Just like being in a comic store compared to being in a regular bookstore, the focus is better. The crowd you're reaching is more apt for your product, but they also may be more set into their direct niches within comics, so they might be less likely to buy it offhand because they're not looking to support an artist, they're looking for a comic that they want, right? Whereas flea markets and other places like that might get customers that are more willing to support artists. I don't know. I would love Comic-Con experience just so I could have any idea of what I'm talking about. But yeah, link in chat to the thread Just click on there, and then there's Mike's bit on it somewhere. Yeah, right there. I've thought about this a lot. Just follow that, and that'll catch you on up. That basically covers that whole first bit I want to talk about. And we talked about both sets of costs, and it's basically $3K with a booth and product to sell to do something out in Texas, or $2K with product to sell to do something in my own state. Crazy. And you probably just recoup cost on the product in both cases. Which, whew, oh boy. But you know, I had to do it at some point. I had to figure out the budgetary parts of it. So I went and did. All right. That's a cool new page from Scott too. I might show today. I don't know. But okay, let's hook up this little guy and see what this footage is like, man. It could be terrible and just a waste of my time. I don't know. I need this. And hopefully it'll work through my little USB adapter. And I'll just start editing that. That was a fun, at least I did something good on it. The rest of this weekend's been kind of blah. Manager I've worked with for the last few years, about 3 3/4 or so years. She's quit. The work environment's just consistently been a roller coaster these last couple of months with the new owner. He says a lot, doesn't do a lot. Kind of, I guess he screwed her on something, so she had to quit. And she was a large part of the reason I couldn't enjoy doing the job. So I'm excited for that. We'll see how the next few weeks go, because I've been thinking about quitting for months now. I just don't. Other opportunities with anything similar to the amount of fulfillment when I'm able to do my job correctly, because the environment allows it to be done correctly. It's nothing like it. It warms my heart. It used to be, and it hasn't been for months. It used to be basically my mental therapy and a reminder of self-worth and all kinds of fun stuff. But now it's just been a terrible, terrible grind. Yeah, so I got to figure that out as well, because that it might be okay. It might be. I'm hoping it's okay, but I don't know. Yeah, okay. You caught up, Scott. Yes, that's probably right. Um, from there, I don't know. And again, like it says in the thread, logistics of delivering product, and then also, and I hate to say it, but you know, from their business end, they also have to make sure. Well, when they're doing it, this isn't a problem. So the main team, you folks, it wouldn't be a problem. But accountability on sales, which has been kind of a weak point with Wicked since as long as I've worked with them. That would need to somehow be figured out on a level that, you know, if I was them, that idea allows quite a bit of ease for skimming, if you know what I mean. And so if I was them, I'd want to make sure something's there, some accountability of product, because not only do you have to logistically ship the product to these teams, we'll call them, but then you have to make sure that from the distribution point that each sale is accounted for, so that you know what's there and what's not for next time, and so skimming doesn't happen. But I don't know. As a dreamer, I think everything will work out and it could be amazing. As a logical human being, it would be great if it did, but there are hurdles to overcome, as there is with any business endeavor, right? Ooh, I'm catching up. I watched the show The Prophet. Oh, okay, okay. It's a show called The Prophet. Okay. And one of the episodes was an LA dog center, and the boss there was absolutely terrible person. Everybody wanted to quit. This guy's like not a bad person. So the last owners, they struggled for years. The ones I worked with, they at least made the point to notice that and make sure that I knew that I was appreciated. Um, there's a lot to go with this place like that has drastically changed. Um, Besides inflation, also taking a hit to the paycheck and that not being compensated for. Uh, there's other bits on that end that's not great, but then there's maintenance ends and there's logistic ends where I'm working that like it's I'm not surprised, especially with the final straw that happened to her with how things were. Like I'm not surprised she put in her 2 weeks. Like to be honest, for how long she worked for this place and for how hard she worked for this guy in particular since he took over. Uh, yeah, fucking sucks. It really does. Like having her there at least gave me confidence that from the top level down on the actual working level, like things could be taken care of. I don't know if that's gonna happen. There's other it's a whole nother spiel, but we don't need to get into that. The Gorilla Con method always works too. Gorilla Con. You've gone to some local cons with just a bag full of stickers and hand-printed promo. Okay, I've seen Brian Ball do Gorilla Con by your definition. The guy who does rags, and I think that's worked out for him as well. And it's been a good way to network. No need for a table, just a ticker and a good attitude. See, that's another good way to do it. It's a great way to think about it, Max. Because yeah, that's I would have been I would have loved, and what would have probably happened is, what got me is like, can I make this happen in a week? Was part of the Bell County thought. And if I somehow did make that happen, it would have been a Gorilla Con. I would have had like a backpack full of prints, right? And no table. And I just would have met with these folks that I would love to be able to personally share my appreciation for their work and what they've done for me. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe next year if something happens, but it's fine. But yeah, that's yeah, I've seen that before and that makes sense. I'm glad that's worked. You did a very small con with Michael, but that was before you had any books out. Yeah, right. So there's a different vibe that way. A different vibe. All right, the music's off, which bugs me. Okay, let's get another track, please. Can I get something funky? I mean, this is funky, but it's not funky. No, it's not funky at all. It's not bad. It sounds like it could be funky. It's not bad. Yeah, it's weird. I'll take weird. I'll take weird. One second, folks. I bet you folks are interested in what the adventure of Pete is, so we'll be getting that. So. All right, all right, all right, all right. Pardon. Oh, did that? Let me see if that even worked. Might not be feasible with the Stream Deck, but big whoop if I have to upload the Stream Deck. This is funky, but it's not the funky element. Okay, it exists, but I can't access it. Is that what it is? Let's see. I just want to pull the videos off of it. I'm waiting to see if it can access it or not. Oh, I was halfway through the same song. I was like, just start over? No. Come on, you can do it. Access the little ugly camera. You can do it. Because if not, I gotta unplug the stream deck, which is unfortunate, but not the worst. Oh god. Well, if it can, it's taking forever, which isn't really great for transferring for editing anyway. But I'm just curious if it can do it, so I'm gonna wait the whole time. You folks are stuck with me. Waiting. What a hell. Come on. Here. You can watch. It's trying. It's trying so hard. Will it succeed, or will it be a glorious failure? Oh god. Give me a better track. Howdy, howdy, Halo. Howdy, howdy. Go ahead and see if I can get this little SD card on this camera. Sure, it'd be swell if it would. I'm also looking for a good track. I don't know if this is good yet. Oh, it's good. It had a good beat drop. Alright, this is what I was looking for, is this kind of track. I don't think it's going to work. And that's okay. I'll unplug the stream deck and plug in the camera. The stream deck's plugged. We've gone too far for me to quit now. Yes, it's okay. Fine. 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 Needs more power than the little one can do, so this is fine. There you go. Get right. It's probably this one. Oh, did it get the original version of it? Well, let's look. We're gonna look at all these. I'm sure it's completely safe and nothing terrible. So I'm not worried at all, because I know what's on this camera. No, I do. I just don't know what this one could be. And of course, the dates are very, very long. Oh, when we finally find a good track. Oh, it's 8 seconds, so that one doesn't. This is 10 seconds. Okay, just play the thing. Nothing. Oh, there's Pete.
Didn't look like I was recording any of that. Alright, well.
Yeah, I didn't record the first time. I did the whole spiel talking about Pete. And that was me realizing I didn't record. Okay.
How's it going?
Oh, Wiggly Cam, Giant Rubber Bone, Pete and Alita. For a second. Alright, cool. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Okay. But it is the two bigger ones. I don't know what the middle one is. Let's find out. Let's find out together. Okay. Didn't know his name was Pete. I will talk about the story behind Pete here in a bit. In fact, you'll hear it. We're going to watch the clips. Are you telling me you can't play that file? Okay.
So, I'm fostering it out. Stray wanted to work.
Oh, desktop audio is on. You guys can hear that? It'd be great if... Yes!
So, I'm fostering it out. Stray wanted to work. Coworker found it. This boy right here, this beautiful white boy here. And, didn't want to send him straight back to the shelter. We got all the notices. We let all the places know. So he's gonna hang here for a while, unless he goes home soon.
Spoilers! He went home the same day.
He's trained. He didn't have a collar. The collar
Which
I
was
went to, so I
excellent.
could take him around a little bit.
Though I did want to spend more time with Pete.
We'll see.
He was a very cool
We'll see how this goes. It's kind of crazy what life will throw at you. Been raining like crazy around here, so I'm kind of wheezing behind on that. But it is what it is. See how these kids are. So far, so good.
My quality's better than I thought it was. It's not good.
Yeah.
Better.
Keep you folks informed. But another just random adventure showed up in my life, so kind of neat. Kind of neat. We'll see how it goes. Leader's got a buddy for a little bit, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I played for like a
And,
straight 2
yeah,
hours.
I'll keep you folks informed on how this goes. Hopefully he goes home today.
He did go home.
Not. We'll figure that out as it goes. But they seem to be getting along just fine, so I'm happy with that. All right, folks. Catch you later.
I'm so behind on my weeding. I'm so behind, but it happens. Nice thing, this stuff that you're seeing right there, my chickens love it. They devour it like crazy, so I really want to, as much as I can, pull it instead of just weed whack it. I just haven't gotten the drive to do that recently. Eventually it will get done. Plus, you'll see in the next 2 videos, I had a lot of fun with it. So.
All right, this fellow's owner got a hold of us.
There you
He's
go.
already gone home. This is Mr. Pete. This is Mr. Pete. I'm glad. I like this dog quite a lot. I would have loved to spend more time with Mr. Pete. But that's okay. It's better he's going home.
Didn't know his name
Well,
the
it's
first
better
time.
he's going home. Lita had fun, didn't you, Lita? Yeah, she's been having fun. Cool. The little adventure's over. Quick resolution there. But
Oh, that's crazy, Dollar. That sucks.
all right, folks. Catch you later.
I hope it helps you to know that they worked very well and continue to work very well for me. I hope that helps. All right. You take care, Scott.
Owner to get back to me to go get Pete home. You have to have a fun little play date. Pete's gone home a bit dirty though.
He did go home pretty dirty.
That's all right.
It's another rainy day, too. I think after I stopped this, it started raining for a good 20, 30 minutes.
See, he plays well. He's a good boy. Yeah, if you hear that thunder, that's the main reason why I took him home.
There you go.
Instead of
No.
leaving him.
I hope the first video explained it well, because if it doesn't, I'm going to have to do a whole separate thing and edit that in to explain context. But, no. Stray, wandered by work. No collar, no identifying anything. In fact, that's a collar I had that I put on him just so I could move him. If we don't know they're vaccinated and have their all their shots, I can't. We can't take them into the actual pet resort, right? So we had to figure out what to do with him. And he hung out in my truck for a little bit. Then we found out he had fleas, so that was fun. But we had flea spray and stuff. And then we have another yard off of our main yards that had a isolation kind of pen in it. And so I took him out there, and he hung out there while I finished my shift. And then afterwards, I was going to take him home and foster him for the weekend, if need be. And hoping to give him enough time to for his owners to find him, and we did. So, yeah. No, it ended up good. It ended up just fine. Just, yeah. That was the Pete adventure. He went home, I think, about maybe an hour after that video you just saw. I drove him back to my work. Apparently, he lived at a house that's part of the neighborhoods behind us, and he got loose without his collar and all that. And he's an unfixed male. So he's probably he lucked out. He was found where he was, and I'm glad that we found the owners because the owners have 3 kids, and that dog means the world to them. So I'm very grateful. It was a good encounter. Made me wait at the place with him a lot longer than I thought I'd need to for them living just on the other side, but it was fine. It was fine. But yeah, that was a little adventure. Took a dog in for a little bit, and Lita had a play date. That's basically what it turned out to be. So I'm gonna edit that together into an IronVerse barn. Those 3 parts. It's only God. It's maybe 4 minutes. So we're we're not gonna be here too long. I guess we could start with the thumbnail.
So, I'm fostering a dog.
I don't think this.
Alright, this fellow's
There's
the owner.
there's
Got a
going
hold
to
of
be a
us.
good shot.
So we're already going home. This is Mr. Pete.
That's not bad. Oh,
Mission.
right there. Okay. How do I screenshot? Take snapshot. Boom. All right. Snapshot. There's a chance I'll do something else afterwards, dollar. Honestly, today's been a weird day. But I needed to vent on a couple things, and I've been meaning to get this video edited and posted since Friday. So I wanted to get that done. But we might play something. I don't know if it's Catherine. It's another long period where I haven't been playing video games. I was playing God of War there for a chunk, but then stopped playing that. Played like 5 minutes of some arcade emulated stuff out in the living room in between watching YouTube videos and shit. About 5-10 minutes worth, right? That's all I can focus on. There's been quite a few days where I couldn't even watch anything or read anything. It's just everything pissed me off. Right on. You take care, Halon. Thank you for stopping in and saying howdy. I appreciate it. Really do. Are you gonna open though? Okay. So that did open, but Pickverse crashed. Okay, well that's fun. All right, it does work. Did you just crash again? So that's happened to me a bunch of times, specifically with Pickverse, where it'll do this. It worked. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, no. What you're trying to open crashed. I don't remember what I had to do to solve it. So, God. Ain't gonna work. Don't crash. Don't you crash. It's not there. Where does that end up? Oh, it's right there. I'm gonna be patient. Yes! Okay, it's working. All right. Then we go to this website over here. Oh, I might have logos. Let me look. Let me look. Give me a second. All right. Look. I might have the logo. I might have been smart enough to save that. It's just been forever since I actually did an edited IronVerse barn video. The last one I did was just testing out the camera, right? So we'll see. So I know I kept the Quickie logo. I don't remember if I kept the IronVerse barn logo. And I'm so behind on organizing. I'm behind on so many things. I'm just overwhelmed all the time, and I get enough done so that everything doesn't completely fall apart. That tends to be what I can manage. And it's enough for now. Let's see. There's an IronVerse Comics logo. That's helpful, but not what I need. Oh, there's the end screen. That could be useful. Yeah, there's the quickies. There's the mail day. There's a plays logo. Okay. I might not have an IronVerse Barn logo. Because I think it would have been down. Well, there's maybe not. Maybe not. There's the magic of it. Probably should have been. I don't know. There's a good chance I don't. No, I don't think it would have been this far up. The spoilers, is they on air? No, I don't think I have one, which means we'll make one. We'll make one. It just won't be consistent with any other one I used, but big deal. Yep. Okay. Nope, don't have one. Let's get one. Please. Played this new farming game called Dinkum. It was cool, but it's early access, so lots to film. Interesting. What says IronVerse Barn? Let's look. It's gotta say casual and fun, but I mean, it's the worst, I guess. That's not too bad. This is kind of Comic Sans stuff, which is fine. There's Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Let's see. If you folks see one, let me know. That's not bad. There's a lot that like I would deal with. Like I could say, yeah, it's alright. Okay, that says fun. I think that's probably what I used last time. Yep. I like their V. That's the main reason. What color? Barns are red, right? Is there a better red gradient? I don't think this will be good. Spanish flag colors. Yeah, you gotta show. Nope. This. Will you show me that? Yeah, you don't show me. I don't know. Okay. Well, there's something. There's something. There you go. What's rainbow look like? Got it. Okay. We'll do this again then. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm confused. Rain has been insane over here. Just consistently crazy. Personally, I haven't had flooding, but I'm on high ground. Like, I'm lucky. But yeah, it's, I would not be surprised if other folks aren't as fortunate around here. In the background. Just need to see what this looks like before I sign off on it, fella. I can't sign on to it unless you show me what it looks like, fella. Let's continue this track. Maybe that's what it's been waiting for this whole time. I mean, the red gradient was okay. Whatever. I don't love it, but it's all right. Thank goodness it's not that bad. Okay, the hard part. The hard part is going to be. Go with that. It's fine. Okay. Picking a logo that'll match. Which I should have kept this open. Okay. I guess I could just. It's the cheap way to do it. Sure. Baby Dogecoin. Who knows? This will be the viral success. I just wanted to make a video. It was a fun experience. All right, we'll keep that. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Oh, I know why I didn't have. Okay, well that's the thumbnail. But I think I have an IronVerse Barn intro. I think that's the thing. That's where I was thinking I had the logo already. Over here. Okay, fine. Move it first, and then we'll work on it. Obviously, I want this fella. But then, I also need... Let's see. I don't have anything with I? Did I not save? Might be somewhere else. I guess is it in here? Yes, it should be in here. Well, we'll need the outro. Okay. I've got the mail day, and I've got plays. I've got quickies. But I don't have IronVerse Barn. Sigh. Because this is where it would be. Yep. Well, schnit. That's alright. Let's go over here. I'll put all of these in here. Why are all the why are all the files gone? Why are the files gone? No, okay. I'll probably have to turn this off so I can get this guy. Oh, it's down. I never put that there. Hey-o.
Any of that. Alright, well.
Here's there. I think I'm gonna mute this one.
Doesn't look like I was recording any of that. Alright, well.
Alright. No, that works as an intro. That works as an intro. Boom. Do a sweet ass crossfade into this sucker. Let's see. Not that one. This one.
So, I'm fostering a dog.
Okay.
Alright, this fellow's owner.
Yep. Yep. What is this one?
How's it going?
Okay, I think this clip is useless. This clip is, well, that last shot is not useless. That was a great last shot. Howdy, Bianca fights the zombies. Aloha indeed. Welcome. Like the last shot, but it's fine. Okay. Just editing a video. Nothing incredible, Bianca. But thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Oh, I think I can. Of course, I have that unplugged now. I need to use it. Oh well. Oh well. Let's how long? That is 14 seconds. I haven't put in transitions or anything. Let's I'll start there and then I'll work on a soundtrack after. Okay. Yeah. You gonna load someday? Anything else open that'd be causing trouble? I think this is. Alright, what's why aren't you previewing any of this? I don't like that. Saved. Because I don't like that. Nothing is previewing. Let's play. Yeah, this I don't like. Something is amiss with the slideshow maker. I actually don't know what it could be.
Stray wandered to work. Coworker found it.
There we go. So it's working now. Okay. Let me see if this stuff will work. Yeah, like that will probably work. No, we're not doing what I usually do. This is. Let's see. We'll have audio here. Oh, okay. I think I need to cut that a little earlier. I can still cut a little. I think this needs to occur longer. No, no, no. This. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Music, whatever. Music still playing. Transition to a new track.
So, I'm fostering it out.
And then we need to figure out what that hum is. Hopefully it'll be able to be covered up. In fact, let's figure that out now. So I do want you to fade in just a little bit with the audio, please. Just a little bit. Okay. Tools. Audio effects. None of that's gonna help. Noise removal. Apply. Let's see if that helped.
So, I'm fostering it out. Stray wandered to work.
It helped quite a lot. Excellent. All right. Let's compress it a little bit too. Okay. What does this do? Do I want to do that? I don't know what it does. I don't know what it is. Should I do?
So, I'm fostering it out. Stray wandered to work. Coworker found it.
Ooh.
So, I'm fostering it out. Stray wandered to work. Coworker.
That is much better. Okay. Which means I need to. Can I copy applied effects? Pretty sure you can, but so I need to apply it to everything. Applied effects. I want to copy it. I want to copy everything about the effects I'm applying to this audio. Clone. I think that would do the whole thing. General. I guess I can just do it that way, but that's annoying. I don't want to apply everything to it. Autocorrect. I guess I'll do it this way. Fine. Noise removal. Compressor. Alright, let's see if it works.
Catch you later. Alright, this fellow's owner.
Oof, it's very loud. Normalize. Normalize noise place compressor noise removal. Yeah, it's the same effects. I think this thing needs to go down a bit. Shear volume. Let's see.
I'm happy with that. Alright, folks. Catch you later. Alright, this fellow's owner.
Yeah, it's just too loud. It's way too loud. I think that one's mostly just play, right? I don't think I talk much of that. Turn it down a bit. He doesn't need to stay down. It's just that one peak I don't like. Okie doke. Let's try this again.
So, I'm fostering it out. Stray wandered to work.
Yeah, it works fine. Okay. Transitions.
So, I'm Foster.
Okay. We're just gonna keep the effects relatively straightforward. I don't care if it's kind of home movie.
Alright, this fellow's owner.
That's totally fine. You know what? Yeah, yeah.
Alright, this fellow's...
I like it. It's goofy. It's bad. I love it. All right.
Catch you later.
Sure. These effects are gonna be terrible. We'll work on them as we go. But for now, this kind of works. All right. So I'm not really gonna cut anything. I already did the main cutting was for this intro, right? Just want to throw in some music for the intro here.
So, I'm Foster.
Maybe some music in the background here. Then I guess I'll see what this sounds like.
Catch you later. Well, while we wait for the owner
Oh, there is
to
vocals.
get back to me to go get Pete home, you get to have a fun little play date. Pete's going home a bit dirty, though. That's alright. I'm so glad he's gone.
Okay, that'll work. All right, so it's 4 minutes. That's fine. Let's look for some tracks. So I need the shorts. Look through the short stuff I've got. The intro is literally 10 seconds. So it's specifically 10 seconds. Let's see. Man, computer's running weird today. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Like, it never takes this long to open stuff. Something's up today. Like 10 seconds. What's this? Dude, that was a lot, but it could be a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's got a big ring out, right? So, yeah, we'll see. No. Fun though. This one. No, way too much. I don't really have that many options for 10 seconds. So I guess a couple 9 seconds. Let's see. Some of these are going to be too much. Most of these are going to be too much. Let's see what it looks like. What if I that and then I gotta turn it way the fuck down. Okay, that's basically muted. Not that down. still don't think I really want to use it, but we'll see.
So,
Okay. Okay. Okay, how long is this? This is from 10 seconds to minute 35 or so. So minute 25. What do I have that's a minute 25? I'm gonna have something. I just don't know what yet. I wish it wouldn't take so long to load. It never does. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, howdy, El crew. Sorry, I didn't notice. I'm looking on another screen that's covering up everything. Welcome, welcome. Congrats on. Oh man, I'm stoked. EK6 already in production. Already in production. Killer. Weekend's been alright. So weekends are my work days, and things have changed over the last few months at my job. It's been kind of going downhill. But this weekend was much better than last weekend, so I'll take it. Just editing together a little video. I bitched about Comic Cons at the beginning of this, and that's really all you missed. Looking for a song that's a minute 20 or so. Screaming world. It's not exactly what I wanted. It's a good song. Does it work for what I'm talking about? It's kind of low energy. All these are going to be kind of low energy, but I wouldn't mind using it. Sure. Let's try this sucker. Let's try this sucker. It lasts basically the whole length. Alright. That's gonna need to go a little quieter. Just get me a bass level, and I don't want it to overshoot my very quiet vocals from this really cruddy camera. Alright, let's see. Definitely a work in progress. You did. You did. It's the first 20 minutes or so of this stream, if you're that curious.
wanted to work. Coworker found it. This boy right here, this beautiful white boy here. And,
Okay. It works. It just adds this weird energy to it, which I kind of like. I just gotta, it's gotta go way down. Okay. 12%. Let's try 12%. 12%. Okay. Let's try 12%.
So, I'm fostering a dog. Stray wandered to work. Coworker found it. This boy right here, this beautiful white boy here. And, didn't want to send him straight back to the shelter. We got all the notices. We let all the places know. So he's going to hang here for a while. Unless he goes home soon, which we can only hope. Because he was trained. He didn't have a collar. It was the collar I lent him so I can take him around a little bit easier. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. It's kind of crazy what life will throw at you.
I caught that too, dollar coins.
Kind of weeds I'm behind on that, but it is what it is. See how these kids are. So far, so good.
It's a little still intrusive, but it's not the end of the world. Let me I'd like to go to audio editing, please. I've muted it, so I just do it like this then. Go to like 88%.
So, I'm fostering a dog. Stray wandered to work.
If I go like 50% awareness, or 48%, that's fine. Let's see.
So, I'm fostering a dog.
There you go. Now it's just kind of in the background.
boy right here, this beautiful white boy here. And didn't want to send him straight back to the shelter.
Well, back. Hopefully he's never been to the shelter. Okay, well, let's just see what it's like towards the end. Yeah! It's an interesting...
Getting along just fine, so I'm happy with that. Alright, folks. Catch you later. Alright, this fellow's owner got a hold of us.
Yeah, it was my Friday adventure. That's what this was. Let's go a little bit up. So it looks like this track quits a lot earlier than it said it did. So I'll just cut it.
Turn it up. Stray wandered to work. Coworker found it. This
Can probably go. I could probably get it up to like there when the transition's finishing. And then that's fine. Okay. Then I need another track. "30-second track? Let's see if I got one. What? Why is this just double? Oh, it's not doubled. It's just not bringing up what I want. Oh, because it's down here. Because I totally know what I'm doing. Okay. All the time. Why you folks would question that? 30 seconds or so. Yeah. Let's see. 32 seconds. 32 seconds. That's the only one that's exactly 32 seconds. We'll see how bad it fits. I'm really curious. Was I that off? No, yeah. No, I'm right. It needs to be longer. It needs to be longer. Okay. I don't want anything like... It's called The Way Home. It is called The Way Home. It's very hard to say no. I was going to turn on Robo Lady so I can hear you folks even when I can't see you. But I didn't before I had to unplug this for the camera to get the data off the camera. So I'm not seeing you folks right now, so I apologize for that.
folks, catch you later. Alright, this fellow's owner got a hold of us. He's already going home. This is Mr. Pete.
This works fine. It's called The Way Home anyway. Fade in, please. It doesn't need to fade in for very long. Fade out, please. You, same thing. Fade in, like a second. Doesn't need much. Okay. Oh, there's a third track in there. Yep. I really don't need much fade in. And then I need another track that is 213 to 4 minute 40 change. Okay. See what we got. Of course I didn't like it. No, it didn't. Good. 40 and change. So I've got options. This little epic. Get that. I don't mind a return to this stuff. Let's see. That's Chrono Trigger. That makes sense. Oh, it's okay. I don't want to. Okay. That should be a factor too. That's really depressing. I mean, it's peaceful, but it's depressing. It's too much. It's really not giving me much options, is it? I like this track a lot. It's just a lot. But I like this track. Sure. Just needs to go way down. Because it gets pretty metally. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Oh, this one's gonna need to too. And then I need this audio to fade in and out too. Second. Out. Probably don't need that one.
Alright, folks. Catch you later.
Oh, that is fading out. Okay, I might need to fade out a little bit longer. Oh, it's way too loud. Might have to go to low as like 6%. 18's the lowest that's it wants to go. Okay, it's just here. Well, while we wait for the owner to get back to me to go get Pete home, we can have a fun little play date. It's a little goofy. Let me boost this sucker a little bit, maybe. In fact, I don't know why I didn't think about boosting the audio before. Oh, because I have this at 50%. Why do I have this at 50%? Sure, I had a reason. Oh, because the peaks and valleys were crazy. That's why. Just go up 10%. Okay, I'll check in on you folks. I'm sorry, I'm ignoring you like greatly. Alright, good. You're ignoring me as well. This is good. Happy pups indeed, El Crew. Happy pups. Got this kid back to his home. So I was going to hang on to him for a little while instead of sending him to the shelter if need be, but ended well. Okay, so this right here. Ugh, that little click when you shut off the camera. Annoying. It's right there. It's this. So, oh, I think I gotta do it like that. Come on, give me another point. Alright, move this point then. And then give me another point. Okay. Don't let me add a point. Fine, let me add a point over here. Okay, it's a start. That'll actually do it. Almost. You'd hear that first one. Yeah, you can see it, so it makes sense. That's why I wanted to add that. There we go. Let me do it that time. Okay, fine. That should get it. Yep. Dope. Okay. Bet it did that on every other track. Yep. Can usually solve that with a fade out. There you go. It doesn't want to solve it with a fade out, apparently. I deleted the audio to the first one. That's not a problem. Oh, here will be a problem. There you go. Okay. All right, rough viewing. Let's see what this thing looks like. It's goofy as shit. So, I'm fostering a dog. Stray wandered to work. Coworker found it. This boy right here, this beautiful white boy here. Beautiful white boy. And, Goofy Cody. Didn't want to send him straight back to the shelter. We got all the notices. We let all the places know. So he's going to hang here for a while. Unless he goes home soon, which we can only hope. Because he was trained. Yep. He didn't have a collar. It was the collar I lent him so I can take him around a little bit easier. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. It's kind of crazy what life will throw at you. It's been raining like crazy around here, so I'm saying a ton of weeds. I'm behind on that, but it is what it is. See how these kids are. So far, so good. Yeah, keep you folks informed. But another random adventure showed up in my life, so didn't last long, which was good. Neat. We'll see how it goes. Lita's got a buddy for a little bit, and I'm happy about that. And yeah, I'll keep you folks informed of how this goes. Hopefully he goes home today. If not, we'll figure that out as it goes. But they seem to be getting along just fine, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. All right, folks, catch you later. All right, this fellow's owner got a hold of us. He's already going home. All right. Sorry. All right, this fellow's owner got a hold of us. He's already going home. This is Mr. Pete. This is Mr. Pete. I'm glad. I like this dog quite a lot. I would have loved to spend more time with Mr. Pete. But that's okay. That's okay. It's better he's going home. Much better he's going home. Lita had fun. We knew Lita. Quick. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay. Really? Okay, whatever. Allow me to do what I wanted to do, so whatever. Alright, this fellow's owner got a hold of us. He's already going home. This is Mr. Pete. This is Mr. Pete. I'm glad. I like this dog quite a lot. I would have loved to spend more time with Mr. Pete. But that's okay. It's better he's going home. Much better he's going home. Lita had fun. We knew Lita. Yeah, she's been having fun. Cool. The little adventure's over. Quick Cool. The little adventure's over. It's a little better. Quick resolution. I'm happy for it. Alright, folks. Catch you later. So, while we wait for the owner to get back to me to go get Pete home, we get to have a fun little play date. I might turn off the audio here. My audio. I think it might be better with just the soundtrack. That's all right. Good boy. I'll see if I add anything. That's my main concern. Do I add anything? Yeah, if you hear that thunder, that's maybe nope. When I took him home instead of it was actually a lot further than what he wanted, which is good. I'm glad he wasn't wandering for a while. Alright, no, I don't add anything via my audio here. So I can undelete if I really don't like it, but I think it'll actually look kind of cool as a tail end that leaves it a little bit more open for interpretation. It works. Okay. Um, might be it. Might be it. So, I'm fostering a dog. Stray wandered to work. Coworker found it. This boy right here, this beautiful white boy here. And didn't want to send him straight back to the shelter. We got all the notices. We let all the places know. So he's going to hang here for a while. Unless he goes home soon, which we can only hope. Because he was trained. He didn't have a collar. It was the collar I lent him so I can take him around a little bit easier. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. It's kind of crazy what life will throw at you. Okay, I think this works. I think this works. I'm happy with it. I did never meant for it to be more than a quick and dirty kind of dealy, so this is fine for me. Just to make it easier on me when I'm uploading it to the YouTubes. Alright, folks. That does it. Ugh. I don't know if there's anything else I really want to do on stream. Today, Mr. Scott had a page come in, which I didn't show down points in yet, so I should do that. I'm gonna shoot you that picture, dog. I totally should have. There you are. This. Okay. Oh, that's sending. Second. Catching up. Oh, then the shelter in Egypt that keeps tagging me to help them. Showed up. Seems to be working. They're staying open, so it's all nice to me. Let's upload this sucker. Save. Yes, save those changes, please. Just in case something went horribly wrong. Upload video. Slideshows, where are you? Have you hotkeyed? Or pinned, whatever. Oh, there it is. Whoop. The high quality non-comics content you come to expect from IronVerse Comics. Oh, let's give me that, please. Upload. Download. Oh, not downloads. Here. There. Yes. It's not good. It's gonna take forever to upload. Oh no. Oh, the mic so it just turned on the standby screen so you guys could hear me? Interesting. I thought the Robo Band Leader shut off my mic and put on. Whatever. That works. That works. All right, well, that video is uploading now. Sure. Yep, massive. All right. Don't think I have. Yeah, again, I think that might have been the full like steam of this stream, as it were. I can't figure anything else really to info-wise to provide you folks. Still reading One Piece. I'm not much further because I haven't even had the wherewithal to do much reading. Still reading Inuyasha. Way further behind on that than I expected to be. Haven't read Deadpool Samurai yet. I'm really excited. Once I do, I'll let folks know because I'm just curious what a Japanese effort from Marvel in a manga style is like. The art's really solid. That's all I could say right away. And he's written like a movie Deadpool, as far as I read. So that's the thing. In fact, it had callbacks to movie Deadpool because I read like 5 pages, and right away he had like his taxi driver thing. And that may be a callback to Deadpool comics. I don't know. I'm not a Deadpool reader. I read a bit of Deadpool Max. It was fun, but like Deadpool's not like my go-to character. I really like the films. Like once in a while, it's great to watch those. But yeah, he's not like a character I want to deep dive into. But I am curious on a mangaka's interpretation, straight out of Japan. Very curious. Still ticking along. I did those 2 sketch cards Thursday, Friday. I don't remember what day I did those. Probably Thursday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't know what day. And my weeks are blurring together. When I started sketch cards, my Baroness I really don't like. And the Luffy's all right. It could have been significant. It can always be better. I'm not. But I ticked off a couple, so we're moving along there. There's 18 in total, but only 9 have given their requests at the moment. So I'll just have to keep nudging people. Page 9, Jack 4's in. I think I showed that off last stream or the stream before that. Probably the Monday stream, if that's when I did it. Again, I don't know. So that's cool. It's ticking along. There's a new page of The Recluse that came in. I just shared to Dollar Coins. I'll probably go up on Patreon this coming week. And patrons will then have access to the full 5-page preview of The Recluse. Then that'll be ready to go for issue number 4's digital deliveries, which is really cool. The Wicked Publishing social media manager position has been pretty chill. I've enjoyed it so far. I'll find out tomorrow if they've enjoyed my work from it so far. I'll let you folks know if I re-sign up with the contract or not. We had a 1-month trial that I kind of insisted on because I didn't know what the workload would be like, and they don't know what value I could bring, so I thought it was just a good way to go about it, so we have time to figure things out. I'm shooting for it. I'd like to sign a longer term agreement if they're up for it. But we'll see. Talk about that. Talk about a new Jack 3 print run because we've got that PDF ready. Got in contact with Nico Buffalo a couple weeks back, and he was able to get me that and actually shrink the page count on it now. So it's a 36-page printed issue when it's going to be printed through Wicked. So it's a little cheaper for us to print, about 12 page shorter, right? So, and it gets rid of a lot of the extra content that we just don't need in there. I guess that brings everybody up to speed to about where I am. I'm just taking it day by day, doing as much as I can, as I do. think I showed off the. I didn't show off the final, but there's a new animation in from another one of them. This is H as well. The mic is still good. This issue 2. Pause it. Rewind. What's the Twitter thing? So that'll probably go up on YouTube as well. Instagram, that fun stuff. I'm behind on the Instagram stuff, like way behind, which is kind of bad. I tried to post something a while back, it didn't go through, so I gave up. I know Instagram's having some shakeups too, so maybe that was part of it. I don't these things, man. But I try. I try anyway. All right. That's about cover it. Cool. Well, we got that video edited. It's uploading now, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, half hour it'll be uploaded. So check that on out. It'll be uploaded after this video is done, I'm guessing, because I don't think I'll be on still. Long day, long weekend, long month, long year, long half decade, long life. Appreciate it for every breath, but man. Oh, somebody said howdy or hi or hello or hey. Oh, howdy, Submarine Treehouse. Like, all the stuff I was going to do from the stream is done. You missed the party. You missed the whole party. Not much of a party. Just bitched a little bit about con prices and the feasibility from where I am. And then we edited a video that had to deal with an adventure I had Friday with getting a stray dog home. It should be uploaded on the channel later if you're interested. But thank you for stopping on in. Appreciate you stopping by, as always. I don't know how much longer I'll be live. I don't have, again, kind of finished all the material. So now I'm just kind of hanging with you folks for a minute or two. I'd like to get another like 3 minutes at least. Close this out about 1:45, but we'll see. We'll see. I'd like to have something to, some value to bring to your time. Value has come and went. It's come and went, Submarine Treehouse. Do recommend folks go check out his channel, though, however. Wonderful set of interviews from a very enthusiastic and talented creator. Very much recommend Submarine Treehouse if you folks haven't already. Oh, there's that sign-up post Scott was talking about. This can we get a less downer track? In fact, let's just up it fully. I think it just gets loud. Yeah, you can do better. You can do better, bro. You can do better. Still do better. There you go. Want something with a little bit more energy to it, damn it. Why's everybody popping in now when I'm out of things to do? Out of things to talk about? When I'm out of it. Just period. Just everything. I even rambled there for a couple minutes more than usual. And now we're getting more and more folks in chat. Appreciate y'all. Say howdy. If you'd like. But yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. All the interesting stuff is done, unless I'm interesting. Unless you find like something like Dance Party. dance party. Like, I'm pulling out all the tricks I got, folks. That's one of the last things I got. Like, it doesn't come up much, but when it does, it's been like 4 hours on stream setting that up. It's been like 4 hours on stream setting that up. It's ridiculous. It's such an excellent use of time. What just happened? I summoned a dance party out of the ether, as one does. As one does. No, I really did. I spent like, it was like a 4.5 hour stream setting that stupid thing up. I was so happy that I could do vocal triggers now, like the funk. Like, I just want to do something cool like that, right? So that's where the dance party came from. Yeah. The funk. So, you know, just I spent a long set of streams just setting up random bullshit to keep myself entertained. Hopefully bring some entertainment to you folks as well. And that's one of them. I can always do better. In fact, I'll bring Leafy up. There's Leafy. Go with Leafy for a minute. We have a big text coyote somewhere. Yeah, let's bring him in too. He's not angry, he just wants to change the channel. I don't blame him. I guess I'll give thanks for the stream so that I'll throw on the mechanic on there. Oh, and also, don't forget to say hi. No, don't forget. Yeah, okay, now I think I've exhausted my book of tricks, unless you want to just listen to more tracks. That's the tricks I got currently. Yes. Those are the tricks. Go ahead and turn the music back on so I don't go insane. No, not this track. Not that track. Not that track. Not that track. Ooh. Sure. Oh, it's better than I thought it was. Ah, man, Guilty Gear has such a good soundtrack. I guess. In case folks didn't see it before. The problem is metal's not going to be on over here. We're not going to find this excellent track again. 40 seconds in. It's alright, we'll find a better one. Alright, so here's Jack Irons, issue number 4, page 9. Now we're going to find a better track, you heard me. Well, it was this one, but I said we were going to find a better one. Oh, it looks like I was losing signal right now. This isn't better. It's just more thrash. Okay, some Persona. Okay, some Persona 4 track. I'll take it. So, oh, cool. I do have it pulled up already. If you want to look at the fine detail, he's getting more sketchy with issue number 4, which I both like and don't like. Once it's colored, you won't notice the sketchiness as much. But he spent a lot of detail on this wall, right? And he spent a lot of time on these faces as well. So I'm pretty stoked with this page. It's setting up the next encounter in issue number 4, right? So, I like it. And then this also came in, which is excellent. From Bay Navarro on colors, Rosalind Summers on lines, and Scott K as creator and writer. The Recluse, available with issue number 4 of Jack Irons Steel Cowboy, live on Indiegogo right now. Not live. Pre-orders are open. People understand that term more than in demand. And we'll be up on Patreon, I think, this coming week. All 5 pages for the preview. So the Recluse is on his end is done. He's the first one to deliver the finished digital files for issue number 4, and it's included extras. So I'm pretty happy. I think this came out great. I really do. She made some very cool choices on the effects for these necrotic bullets. We got a little Wrath Puppy cameo. And of course, I like the character design from the beginning. So I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy camper and very blessed to work with the folks I work with. And see, now that they're both open, it'll carry forward without interrupting the song, which is great. If a streamer knows what they're doing, you folks wouldn't even have had to hear it. But I don't. I just work here. Oh. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll go another 10. Try and hit that 2-hour mark. Just gonna have to scramble to figure out what to chat about, though. Give me a minute. I'm sure there's something I can complain about. There's always something. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if you folks saw this. Yeah, kind of proud of this. So Mr. El Crudo, and I don't know if you're still watching, but if you are, thank you both for watching and for the opportunity you gave me here to write a very short comic in the anthology he puts out called 8 Fights. Here's the cover to 8 Fights. I have the physical actually right behind me. God, he got it to me very early on, too. It's been sitting there for a bit. The first NDA I actually had to keep for a long period of time. But I'm stoked. It's done now. This is 8 Fights. It's got a gag to it that I would rather you folks discover what the gag and gimmick to the book is by checking it out. Probably through elcrudo.com, I'd guess. But this was my short. Oh god, what's the other one? I can't even think of the one. I'm too tired. Baboon! That was the word I was looking for. A baboon president of the U.S. We got a whole wonderful setup. The Russians are shooting their nukes, right? He has trouble. He's gonna have his last drink. Because the banana nukes are in there. Nuclear ape again. So you can check out El Crudo's account as well. He was posting the shorts from 8 Fights as it goes if you want to see the other ones. But they're all kind of set up punchlines, as you may find out. So I recommend checking it out. It was a very cool opportunity. It was a fun thing to work on. I'm stoked it's finally out publicly. One of the few other comic things I've worked on. Worked on that, worked on Kill Journal, and I've worked on Jack Irons Steel Cowboy. A couple other books like in you know, like side roles, right? Like I don't even know what I'd say I do with Cactus Coyote, right? Like I don't even know if I do anything there. I guess that I might get an EIC credit just if it releases under the label, but it's like that's it. Yeah, but that was cool. I was very happy about that. It was a fun gig. I think that's it. Yeah, nothing else new. It's my normal collection of memes. The new trailer's out for Jack, and I don't know if that vocal effect works or not yet. But I'll have to decide for myself because nobody's telling me it doesn't, so that's good. But no word can almost be worse than bad word. So I can't say. Ah, it's a good track. Again, Guilty Gear. Great soundtrack. Then I added Tekken 3 as well to the main playlist, but I don't recognize anything that came up during the stream today. Or, anything new. Oh, we got 2 tracks playing. Oh, what a cacophony. I'm glad that other one was so loud you folks couldn't hear it. The other one was so quiet it was okay. That's funny. Maybe you folks could. You might have better ears than me. I've been blowing my ears out with metal for 18 years, 20 years or so. So I can't quite say if my hearing's kept up or not. Been listening to so much very loud Tool the last couple weeks. Those polyrhythms trying to keep my brain working. To be fair, it is. It's helping, but still. But still. 5 minutes. Okay, I think I can do it. This track's not very good. So far. It's not bad. It's not very good. Does it go anywhere? Does this track go anywhere? Okay. It knows how to move. I'm happy with it. I think this might be Chrono Trigger. That's why I don't recognize it. Ooh. Okay, I like this track more than I thought I was gonna. Bringing you so much value for your time right now. It's incredible. It's almost like you should pay me for it. Oh, I didn't know that. Nichelle Nichols passed. That's disappointing. Original Star Trek. It's not my favorite, but when it's good, it's really good. And horror was a very good part of it. Yeah, I'm sad to hear that. Skip track. Skip track. Skip track. Okay, there's another one I'm wondering if it goes anywhere. Oh, yeah. 2 minutes. All right. Well, I think I'm going to call it, folks, unless anybody has any questions or anything in the last couple minutes. Then I'm going to go ahead and run one of the trailers, and then I'll be over. You folks won't see me again until I feel like doing this again. I need to finish Persona 4 one of these days. Like, I'm very far through it, and I've been playing it all through stream, and it would be great to finish that. I need to finish Horizon Zero Dawn as well. I have like 15 parts on the channel, and I never finished it. So that would be good. I gotta pick shorter games. Like Wolverine Origins lasted just long enough for me to enjoy all of it. The Punisher game from back in the day, lasted just long enough for me to enjoy it and breeze through it, like 7 hours, and it's not a bad like length for a Let's Play, or a set of Let's Plays, right? But these massive open world games are very tough, as are the JRPGs. So I may have to choose more wisely in the future if I do more of those multi-part Let's Plays, which I'd like to get back to one of these days. That's my problem with God of War right now. It's like I want to breeze through the story, but then they give you all these extra side quests now, and often they barrage you with them. Like, even one side quest will lead to another side quest and lead to another, and then I'm just like, well, I have to do all these things before I progress. If I don't, then I'm going to be missing out on gear and loot and shit. It's just a little much, because that game's biggest strength, like, the combat's fun, but the biggest strength of it is the storytelling and the dynamic between Kratos and Boy and Atreus, okay. Yeah, I guess I don't have to do the side quests, but it breaks my heart that I don't have enough time to do all the things. Not enough time to do all the things. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining me. New video up in 5 minutes, which we edited on this stream. So check that out if you're curious. And I'll catch you folks later. Adios, amigos, and vaya con Dios.